Okay, so hi, we're back. The cake is in the oven, and so now we're on to part 2 of this wonderful meal here, and we're going to do bacon wrapped scallops. I've never made them before, so this is a new discovery for me at the same time as it might be for you, and I know some of you have made them many times, so if you've got some variations on the recipe that I found, by all means, put it on a post underneath our video. What's been happening is that when we post something like last night, shepherd's pie, you would not believe the great ideas I've gotten. Vicki told me that she's used half sweet potato and half regular potato and found it to be really good. Other people have talked about, Mary I believe was talking about baking sweet potatoes using some olive oil and I think it's garlic and olive oil on like 375 for I don't remember how long, but look at the post and you'll see it. And that was really good idea. So whatever's happening for what I'm baking, throw your comments all the way down there. If you have anything different, new, fun, share. That's what this is all about. Everybody's sharing their ideas and recipes, which is fantastic. So here we go. Bacon wrapped scallops. We have 21 minutes left on the cake, so it's probably going to ding while we're doing this, but let's go. The first ingredient is good old Vermont maple syrup. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a recipe for 2 pounds of sea scallops, but I'm doing this part of it for 2 pounds, but I'm only going to use half of it today because we're reserving half for another day, something else that Tim and I are doing. So we're only going to do 1 pound of the scallops instead of 2. So here we go. So then 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I found to buy this at Costco in this big container is so much cheaper than buying those smaller ones. Amazing how much cheaper it is, to be honest with you. So 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. There's 1, and there's your sweet, and there's your kind of not sour, but a little bit of spicy. And then 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Oh, we're almost done our garlic powder. We're going to have to go get another one. Luckily we have one in the cupboard. There you are. That's my 1/4. Salt and pepper to taste. Since I haven't made this before, I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of each in here because I wouldn't know until I've made it the first time, so I'm just going to kind of be generous. That was kind of a Rachel Ray thing I just did. She just kind of goes, or she takes a handful and she throws it in. It's funny that I should say that because somebody said today from Colorado, she said, oh, Vermont's Rachel Ray, which I thought was kind of fun too. Everybody has their own way of describing what silliness we're having. And that's all there is to this sauce. That's it. So the next part of the preparation is, we'll put this over here because we're going to be using it here. We are going to wrap each sea scallop in a half a piece of bacon. It says to wrap a slice, oh, it's 1 slice, wrap a slice of bacon around each one. Oh, I thought it said 1/2. Well, there, 1 slice of bacon around each scallop. Well, there you go. Here we go. And secure it with a toothpick. And they have to be on the single layer pan. Don't need this anymore, or any of these. Oh, we do need this one though. I got this one out on purpose for the parsley later. That's why it's dry. When these are all done cooking, you are supposed to, well, this is going to be fun trying to get this open. You're supposed to sprinkle parsley over it just for presentation. So, not happening, people. Can't get this open. Anybody got any stories for me while I'm trying? I'm about ready to give it to Tim. There we go. Well, that was a struggle. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Okay, so here we go. Oh, first of all, this has to be sprayed with pan. So the whole thing. This is regular pan. This is not the baking one that it's just straight up. I have different flavors though, by the way. I have a pan with olive oil. They're making them with all kinds of flavors now. When I'm cooking something I haven't tried before, I just use the originals so I don't mess with the flavor till I find out what I like or don't like about each recipe. So here we go. It seems like, I thought they said wrap each slice of bacon around each scallop, but it's 1 whole slice. I thought maybe half. But that's a lot of bacon, don't you think? What do you think, cameraman Tim?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. All right. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's see how many of these are, because that will determine what's actually going around them. Oh, look at those slippery things all over the place. Well, I guess it is kind of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Wow. The smaller ones I think we're going to use in a different dish, these smaller little piecey ones. And we want to play with just the big ones. All right, well, let's see if that's going to work. Let's go with one piece around each for a minute and see. Because doesn't that seem like a lot? Don't you think we should go only halfway? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay, so I was going to pre-cut all of these. That's why I had my knife sitting beside it. I was going to go like this, whack, whack-a-doo. I have it all pre-sliced. Isn't it fun to try a new recipe though? Yep, as you're doing it for the first time, there's a question, what do you think we should do? And this and that. But then in the end, it's so much fun when you see, oh, that did work or that didn't work. This is fun because this is my first time. So we're going to see if this works or if it doesn't work. So here we go. Around, oh, I almost made it too small now, didn't I? Oh, there we go. And it says to secure them each with a toothpick. So into the bacon, and through out the other side. So here we go. We're going to do this a few different times. We're going to do it with every one of them, actually, not a few different times. So I'm going to sit here and be doing this. I hope I don't bore you to death. I'm probably not going to do them all in front of you, so I do bore you to death. But here's what they're kind of looking like. I'm standing them up and wrapping them. And I'm making sure that I wish I could show you what this is going to look like when it's done being cooked, because it's so yummy. So I'm going to continue to do that with all of them. And then they will go into a broiler, believe it or not. They go under the broiler. I would not use high. They go under the broiler, it says, for 10 to 15 minutes or until the bacon is crisp and the scallops look cooked through. So once they are all wrapped, you are to take your mixture that we did over here and take a brush, which I should have had out. I don't usually have enough of them. Take a brush like this, and this one's better, and brush every one of these very liberally with this. So I'll do the first couple of them so you can see what it looks like. Liberally brush each one so it really gets coated. You know, don't get nervous about getting it on the pan or anything, just really, because you want that mapley, soy saucy kind of flavor, and you want it to marry up with that bacon really well. So, and you want to use half of this now, and then halfway through cooking, they say pull it out and do this again, and then slip it back in and finish your cooking. And that's really all there is to it. And when they're done being cooked, it says 10 to 15 minutes until the bacon is crisp or the scallops look definitely cooked through. And then brush, make sure to brush halfway through the cooking of the scallops and the bacon with another set of this. And then when they're done, you're going to just, for presentation and probably just a little more flavor, you're going to put parsley over them. And that's all there is to it. This is the first time I'm making it, so definitely I'll be making some comments tomorrow about what we thought about it. And we may just throw a picture of them because the video is already done. The cooking video is already done, so we may just throw a picture of what they look like coming out of the oven so you can get an idea of them just for fun. But anyways, that's it. So tomorrow, I don't even know what I promised for tomorrow. I was thinking there was no bakes, but I can't have a whole bunch of no bakes hanging around with a cake. So yeah, I don't remember what we're going to do for tomorrow. So you've seen my list. Pick from it and tell me what you think you'd like. We could do mac and cheese. We could do all kinds of things. We'll brainstorm before tomorrow. But until then, later.